Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Golden State Warriors. And with the game about to get underway, let's go to Kevin and the 2K Sports crew. They are courtside at Oracle.
Shot of the west span of the Bay Bridge. What a terrific view. Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr as we get set to bring you all the action. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. First for Los Angeles, Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. And holding down the paint out of the University of Arizona, 6'10", rebounder, good shot blocker, and Jordan Hill. That's Johnson, and it's Boozer in at the 4-man position. And for Golden State, Curry and Thompson, the splash brothers in the backcourt. And at the pivot, a terrific defender and all-around player, the Australian sensation, 7-footer, Andrew Bogut. And there's Iguodala, and it's Lee in at the 4 spot. Well, we all know the Lakers in transition. Ownership passed down to the next generation in early 2013. And for the first time in L.A., Clark, a bit of uncertainty in that leadership situation.
Yep, a few cracks starting to show their partner, Laker great Magic Johnson, airing his concerns with some of the decision-making. Disharmony, not quite sure of who's going to run things, on injuries as well. And just a lot didn't go the way the Lakers had hoped or wanted it to.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Lynn against Curry. Outside, Lynn from deep. Johnson. They get the rebound. Here's Hill. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Hill's got the first points up on the board for the Lakers.
You know, he's really adept at keeping possessions alive by hitting the boards and cashing in on some of those putbacks.
And another thing I love about him is his willingness to really get in there and mix it up. I mean, to put his body on the line, if that's what it's going to take to make a play.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. 2 shots. And the first one drops.
And when you look at the Lakers, they say that second-generation businesses have a high failure rate. Only time will tell if they can continue the remarkable winning streak this team has enjoyed through the years.
And so David Lee nails them both.
And, you know, for the Lakers with the harder cap, they can't outspend like they used to. With the internet, players like Durant don't need to be in a big market to get exposure like it was in days past. So the Lakers will need to outsmart other teams to continue their success.
Johnson kicks to Lynn. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Kobe. That one off the back iron and out.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Lee passes to Curry. He kicks to Thompson. Iguodala. 5 to shoot. There's the dish to Curry. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Curry's got his first 2 points. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Steph Curry known for his great shooting, and rightly so, but a well-rounded player. In fact, he tied for second in the NBA last season with 3 triple-doubles.
Now here's Boozer. The fader. Again, the miss by Kobe.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
It's Curry with the drive. That's good.
And Steph Curry's first triple-double, how about this? It happened early last season, and it only took him 3 quarters of play. In what was an early statement game for the Warriors against the hapless Sixers, Steph showed them who was in charge that time.
Here's Lynn, following the basket by Stephen Curry. From 8, good on the jump shot. Here's Curry. Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Byron Scott.
He said one of the key points for them defensively will be limiting the production of David Lee, adding he's a guy who can score inside and out, plays with great energy, and his passing really opens up their whole offense. We've got to keep him off the glass and always see ball and man when he's got it. Basketball 101, Kevin. We'll see if they can execute.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. And Steph Curry, Steve, one of the best rebounding point guards in the NBA throughout his young career.
Yeah, not the strongest or the most explosive athlete, but incredible coordination and anticipation. And so his feel for the game allows him to figure out where to be before everybody else on the floor.
Now here's Lynn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Such a wide open look. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
The Warriors leading. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Here's Thompson. Rebound the Lakers. Lynn with it. Now the pass to Kobe. Fires it up. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Lee is screen on Hill. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 10.
He's one player who can get hot in a big hurry. It's like he has an on-off switch, and once it gets flipped on, he's tough to stop.
You know, something else I think about when I see this guy is he's a real headache to have to defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defender.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Hill. Davis comes in for Carlos Boozer. Nick Young's checked in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Nash in for Jeremy Lin. .103 left to play in the first quarter. Now Randall feeds to Kobe. The shot. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Now here's Spates. That one goes. Count. Here's Kobe. Dishes it to Young. Knocked loose. Young left side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Randall. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the free throw, no good. Here's Rush. He feeds it to Livingston. A baseline J. No luck.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that.
It's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. The Warriors on top. They lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. We're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score, playing well here, Steve. You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. Bad turnover differential and free throw differential. Both things that have plagued this team.
That's good. Spades has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Warriors. Lakers trailed by 5. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, Stephen Curry, arguably the league's best perimeter shooter. Curry said, I love everything about shooting, but mostly that perfect form when your body is in rhythm from the time you plant your feet to the time you release the ball. Everything is smooth and calm. It moves through you like a wave. It's a beautiful thing. Kevin, no doubt.
It is indeed. Thanks, Doris.
Then you look at the free throw disparity for the Warriors. Not the most surprising stat. They're more of a jump shooting team than a slashing team. But if you're going to settle for jump shots, then you can't also turn it over at a high rate. I think that's where they have to improve.
Now here's Randall. And the Lakers with another miss. Warriors leading by 7. Green dishes to Rush. Livingston passes it to Barnes. Kicks to Livingston. Now the feed to Barnes. And low to Spates. Again, Golden State. And Steph Curry, an all-star starter last season, but he also led the league in turnovers, Clark, with over 4 a game.
Well, the other side of that coin is he did set a career high in assists as well, but there's no question when you talk about him solidifying his place among the elite point guards in the league, the turnover numbers have to come down, and I'm sure he'll work on it.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Nash. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Here is Livingston. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
The Warriors, one of the top defensive teams in the league the last couple of seasons, and the improvement coincided with a change in defensive strategy, sending pick and rolls down towards the sideline. They've got bigs. Andrew Bogut really protect the rim. So they're doing what coaches call shrinking the floor, and it's been very effective for them.
Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Randall. And here is Barnes. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That's his first foul. He dishes it to Rush. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. And the Warriors lead by 9.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Nash kicks to Kobe. His three-pointers off the mark. Warriors leading by 9. Green with a screen for Barnes. He passes to Bogut. Backing him down. Left block shot on the way. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Kobe passes to Nash. He kicks to Sacre. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And here's Kobe for 3. And he gets it to go. Kobe's got 5 now.
Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
Very true. And what I noticed with him is his ability to jump on teams right out of the break. I mean, he doesn't need a ton of shots to get going. He's locked in by nature.
So it's the Warriors now, following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. Livingston, that's good.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, you know, last season the Lakers found themselves in a position they are not quite accustomed to. Last in the Western Conference, a nightmare season for the storied franchise.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. There's the pick. Young against Iguodala. Lynn kicks to Johnson. Almost, but it rolls out. Well, guys, as we know, there were some low points for the Lakers along the way, losing to the Clippers by about 50 points, which turned out to be the biggest loss in the history of the franchise.
And Kobe looked visibly distraught after that loss. I mean, it still had a backhanded compliment to say about it when he said, well, now I know what it feels like to be a Clipper fan all these years. Gotta love Kobe, always with a way with words.
No coverage that time. Lynn's got his second bucket of the game to go. Warriors leading by 6.
And they'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Exactly. No need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter.
Pulls up. Another miss by Curry. And here's Young from the arc. No good. And we finished one half of basketball. Warriors lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion whose focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. Lynn kicks to Johnson. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. And it's 6 points for Johnson.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. It gave him a wide open look there. Wes Johnson, the former number 4 pick back in 2010. He was a bust in Minnesota, but he shot better in his 4th season. And once he was moved to kind of a small 4, like the shooting power forward spot, he really found a niche for himself.
Lakers trailed by 7. Boozer with a screen for Kobe. Outside, Lynn, pass to Boozer. And Hill throws it down.
Up strong off the offensive rebound.
What a play. They can cut this lead down if they start converting more of their second points.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, but you wonder, where were those earlier? They're just hustling more now.
Timeout called the Warriors. Well, Jordan Hill has battled injuries, but when he's played, Clark has been good.
You know, Kevin, last season, around 20 minutes per game he played with the Lakers, and you could argue he should have been playing more. He was very productive in that time on the floor. He's more a banger than a spread four. He's not a great perimeter shooter. And so the fit with their spread out system might have limited his playing time.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And Thompson kicks to Lee. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry dishes to Lee. From 10 feet out, that one rolling around and rims out.
And he'll try to develop his outside shot to better fit into the Lakers' offense last year, but that's not his strength. Where he's best is his ability to use his size and athleticism on the boards and really defensively as well.
Now here's Curry following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Bogut with a screen on Lin. Curry against Lin. 5 on the clock. And Curry, here we go. That is good.
And Hill is one of the best rebounders in the league. He's a quality defender as well, and he can play some center. So if he can stay healthy, I think he's a guy that can really be a player to watch.
And the Lakers call time here. The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
Now here's Lin. Right side, Kobe. Back to Lin. Johnson. That 3 off the mark.
And, you know, for the Lakers, no competition from football. There's not a pro football team in the L.A. market. And it's one of the top 2 markets in the country, and it is a basketball town. You look at their TV deal, which is really mind-boggling. It's worth about $3.6 billion over 20 years. That gives you a lot of financial firepower there.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors leading by 7. Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Thompson outside. Lock at 6. Some solid defense from Kobe.
Well, guys, you look at the financial resources for the Lakers, not the same advantage that it once was, because with the most recent CBA, it's really restricted spending. And the question is, how will that impact the Lakers moving forward?
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
Picked by Lee. Curry attacking, gives him the lead pass, and that one's good.
See the way he times his passes so well? That's a great assist.
Lakers trailed by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Kobe kicks to Boozy. Working on Lee. Fades back. Off the left rim and out.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Now, here's Thompson. On the wing, Iguodala. Outside Curry. He squares up and sinks it. Curry's got 12.
Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
Thompson against Kobe. Pass to Johnson. Offline with his 3. From deep. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. The Warriors on top, up by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
And they've been knocking down the mid-range jumper as well.
Now here's Lynn. Back to Johnson. The dish to Lynn. From the arc. That's good. Lynn's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers.
Another good offensive possession for him. He's trying to shoulder the load here for his team.
Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry. And he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 8. Lynn with it. Davis setting the pick for Lynn. Johnson outside. Lets it go with the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, they're fighting for every loose ball, putting a body on somebody and going after the rim.
The pass to Spates. And good on the basket. Book it. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
Boy, he really used his height there.
He sure did, Steve. I mean, a nice touch on that shot.
And the Lakers call time here. Early on last year, the Warriors showed that they were going to be a team to make the postseason in the West. Couldn't get the home court advantage, though, and that kind of hurt.
Yeah, it did. And as dangerous as their team is in the playoffs with the shooting ability they have, it was much better if they could have gotten that extra game in fourth quarter.
Some changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Maurice Spates. And David Lee is subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Lynn against Curry. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Six to shoot. Expanding his range. And again, the Lakers no good. Here's Barnes. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for the Lakers. Warriors leading by 10. Outside Curry. Bogut with a screen on Lynn. Rebound by Carlos Boozer. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Kobe against Thompson. Kobe dishes to Boozer. It's tipped. Lee with the steal. Barnes kicks to Curry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He has 14 points and 4 assists as well.
Pretty much unguardable out there. He has just been fantastic in this game.
Oh, it's been a stupendous performance, no doubt.
The first free throw is good.
Guys, it seems like the league has been pretty forward-thinking, willing to embrace changes over time, always trying to improve the game. And I think, they actually changed the competition committee over the last couple of years. It used to be every general manager. Now it's made up of 3 owners, 3 general managers, 3 coaches, and a player, which I think is a much more manageable group to work with.
Kobe goes in. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
He's not doing them any favors making those kinds of mistakes.
Especially now. I mean, every possession so important for him.
timeout called the Warriors. And with that new NBA competition committee, the league was hoping to create a more nimble leadership group to consider various initiatives.
And, I think the culture of the NBA has been open to innovation, new things, new ways of doing things, new thinking, all in an effort to improve the game. To me, that's what it's about.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Now, here's Curry. They double-team Curry. 4 on the clock. Lynn, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is Golden State. Just 3 to shoot. Thompson. Jump shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 14. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Kobe kicks to Lynn. Feeds it to Johnson. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a 3-point play.
Well, I really admire low post scoring. It's kind of a lost art, guys. The footwork, the deception, and he's just got an assortment of moves down there.
Yeah, he's a ballerina in the post, Steve. That's what he is. One of the most fascinating parts of the game for me to watch. A combination of strength, balance, explosion, and touch all rolled into one.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Thompson. No good off the front iron.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Outside, Lynn. Johnson. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Nick Young's checked in for Wesley Johnson. .103 left to play here in the 4th. Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Curry kicks to Thompson. Dishes it to Lee. Releases from 15. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should let their team hear it. They were good.
Lynn kicks to Kobe. Young outside. Off target from 3-point range. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Thompson passes to Lee. Excellent D there from Hill.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. Here's Rush. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Here's Henry. It's deflected. Sacre, good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan player of the game, Steph Curry.